Screen. It's about the curves here. First and foremost, the displays on both devices have rounded edges on the sides, but make sure you look deeper, because there's a lot setting them apart. Both phones are using OLED displays, only differently sourced ones. Samsung, has fitted the S7 Edge with one of its own cutting-edge Super AMOLED panels, while the Mi Note 2 relies on an LG-made unit. The Galaxy S7 Edge is equipped with a 5.5-inch display with QHD resolution, resulting in a pixel density of 538 pixels per inch. The Mi Note 2, on the other hand, has a larger 5.7-inch diagonal and fewer pixels. Its resolution is Full HD, for a pixel density of 386 pixels per inch. Both panels have a similar sub-pixel arrangement. Samsung calls it diamond pixel, and in its case it means twice as many green subpixels as the other two colors, while the Mi Note 2 packs twice as many blue subpixels as red and green ones. There's an inherent disadvantage to such a subpixel pattern, which lies in the fact that 3 dots of each primary color don't form one pixel, and subpixel rendering needs to be employed. That can lead to not ideally sharp straight lines and fuzzy tiny texts. Samsung combats the issue with brute force by using more pixels, and it works. The pixels are so tiny you can't see them. Not so on the coarser Mi Note 2 display, where you could spot the diagonal patterns. Now that we've covered the Mi Note 2's major disadvantage in this clash, let's move on to the tests. In terms of maximum brightness, the Mi Note 2 can't even match the S7 Edge when the Samsung flagship is in manual mode. Flip the auto toggle and the S7 Edge can get a huge boost in bright conditions. 610 is a lot of nits. The Mi Note 2's minimum brightness is not great either. At close to 20 nits it may be too bright for nighttime browsing, whereas the S7 Edge can go as low as 1.8 nits. The S7 Edge also has truly infinite contrast. When displaying pure black, it just keeps the pixels off like a true AMOLED. On the Mi Note 2, on the other hand, we did measure some illumination when displaying black. It's ever so slight and still results in an exceptionally high contrast, just not on par with the S7 Edge. In our sunlight legibility test, the S7 Edge posts the second best number we've seen, a little bit behind Samsung's own S6 Edge Plus from last year. Not so for the OLED panel in the Mi Note 2, which is bested not only by AMOLEDs but also by many of the good LCDs. As for color reproduction, the Mi Note 2's default color mode results in an average delta of 5.4 with a maximum of 8.7, better numbers than the S7 Edge's 7.2 and 12.4. Both phones have more color-accurate modes, though, and in the best one, the Mi Note 2 manages an average delta of 2.7, compared to the S7 Edge's super precise 0.8. It's worth pointing out, though, that the Mi Note 2 is only accurate when viewed head-on. At any other angle it's marred by a strong bluish tint. Cheaper, but just as good? Nope, not by a long stretch. The Galaxy S7 Edge's display is superior in every respect: resolution, brightness, contrast, color accuracy.